Stop everything. Have you heard about the p-diddy scandal? The p-diddy lawsuit, Puff Daddy, whatever you're calling him. And if you haven't heard about it, why? Because the media in Hollywood are clearly trying to bury it.
15 years have elapsed since the untimely passing of the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Yet the veil shrouding the circumstances of his demise appears to be lifting. Candace Owens ignited a firestorm across the internet with revelations unveiled during a recent riveting episode of her podcast. Speculation swirls as Owens posits a provocative theory suggesting a potential link between Diddy and this tragic event. So what's about the rumors going around that Candace exposed Diddy's involvement in Michael Jackson's demise? Let's find out. Amidst months of intense scrutiny surrounding Diddy's legal battles, it's the sinister web of conspiracy that has captured Candace Owens' attention. She suggests a disturbing nexus between Diddy's current legal woes and the tragic demise of Michael Jackson. Owens paints a chilling picture of the clandestine network entrenched within Hollywood, orchestrating manipulation behind closed doors. Allegedly, a clandestine blackmail ring operates within the industry, exerting control over artists and their creative output. This revelation marks the first instance of the music mogul's purported involvement in this enigmatic case, a revelation that might have remained obscure if not for Owens' probing inquiry into the media's conspicuous silence regarding Diddy's litigious affairs. This case looms arguably larger than the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, yet the media's conspicuous silence begs the question, why? It's a chilling prospect, but allegations suggest that Hollywood and our political figures are ensnared in a web of blackmail, coerced into compliance under threat of exposure. And just when you think you've heard it all, Candace Owens drops a bombshell insinuating CIA and mafia involvement in a clandestine blackmail operation. But she didn't stop at tweets. Owens meticulously connects the dots, linking Diddy's security apparatus to the tragic demise of Michael Jackson. Remarkably, Jackson himself maintained a list of industry adversaries, adding a sinister layer to the narrative. According to Owens, this isn't merely about legal battles or celebrity gossip. It's about power. For decades, Diddy has wielded unparalleled influence, capable of shaping careers or even lives. Owens issues a stark warning, suggesting extreme measures are being taken to safeguard the interests of Hollywood's elite, hinting at a conspiracy where nobody is truly safe in Tinseltown. In the wake of these revelations, the unsettling truth emerges. Both politicians and celebrities are ensnared in a web of blackmail. These claims spread rapidly across social media, sparking widespread discussion. While the scandal surrounding Diddy's questionable dealings may have appeared to quiet down, Owens has thrust the shadowy world into the limelight like never before. The news of Michael Jackson's sudden passing shook the world in 2009. As fans mourned the loss of their beloved king of pop, whispers about the true nature of his demise reverberated throughout the streets of Tinseltown. Wrapped in a plain white body bag, Jackson was transported to the Los Angeles coroner's office. In a stunning turn of events, Jackson's own daughter, Paris, publicly voiced suspicion that her father's death was not as it seemed. She became the first to openly suggest foul play, alleging that his demise was orchestrated, a well-hidden secret within the industry's corridors, shielded from public scrutiny. All signs, she claimed, pointed to a sinister truth that the industry was intent on concealing. While it may sound like a far-fetched conspiracy theory to some, true fans and those close to the family are convinced Michael Jackson's demise was orchestrated. And yet, when considering potential culprits, Diddy isn't the first name that springs to mind. Sean Combs was deeply engrossed in his endeavors at the time, spearheading the commercialization of rap and expanding his empire across multiple industries, from fashion to media to liquor. But Candace Owens insists that there's a darker agenda at play, a scheme designed to shield high-profile individuals from scrutiny and accountability, with Diddy emerging as one of the most protected figures of all. His ostensible invincibility is exemplified by the fact that even a simple investigation to go shopping with him feels like a daunting task. It's a testament to his unwavering determination to build an empire of unparalleled magnitude, as depicted in a revealing clip from his 2017 documentary Can't Stop, Won't Stop, which showcases a relentless drive to achieve his desires. However, recent allegations of abuse and mistreatment leveled against him have tarnished his image, casting a shadow over his assertiveness and hinting at a potentially aggressive and domineering nature lurking beneath the surface. The recent flood of lawsuits paints a stark contrast to the image of Diddy as the ultimate hustler. Spanning 3 decades, his timeline is rife with civil suits, a troubling history, and allegations of violent behavior, all underpinned by an unwavering determination to achieve his desires. His infamous declaration, "I'm a savage, whatever I want, I'm gonna get," encapsulates this unyielding pursuit of success. Despite the towering stack of filings against him, reminiscent of the Manhattan skyscrapers, it seems as though no one is taking action to investigate his alleged crimes. Social media echoes with calls for justice, with users asserting that Diddy should be behind bars for the harm he's inflicted on others. Some even paint him as a demonic figure, claiming he manipulates individuals into selling their souls for career success. Indeed, the stories shared by Diddy's victims paint a damning picture, one that could easily place him alongside his fellow offender R. Kelly, who's serving time for similar crimes. Yet, as Owens suggests, even the government seems to be shielding the music mogul, making it nearly impossible to untangle his connections to high-profile cases. The lawsuit alleges complicity from both media and authorities, indicating the immense power wielding by this shadowy ring. As the storm of allegations against Sean Diddy Combs continued to rage into early 2024, the voices of survivors grow louder, despite some alleged victims like Tupac or Biggie Smalls being forever silenced. In this tumult, the question arises: could Michael Jackson have been among these victims? His daughter Paris certainly believes so. In intimate interviews, Paris reveals the close bond she shared with her father, who confided in her about his struggles and fears of persecution. Jackson cryptically hinted at nefarious forces plotting against him, even expressing a chilling premonition: they're going to unalive me one day. But how does all this tie back to Diddy? It's linked to his most recent lawsuit, filed by music producer Lil Rod, who makes shady accusations about Diddy's involvement in a shooting incident. According to Lil Rod's lawsuit documentation, nobody's ever been apprehended in connection with the shooting, casting a shadow of suspicion over Diddy's actions. Fahim Muhammad, commonly known as Mr. Muhammad, held a position of immense power within Diddy's security team, with reputation for making problems and people vanish. His connections with the law enforcement were so significant that Diddy instructed his staff to contact him if they were ever encountered by police. But here's where the story takes a twist. Mr. Muhammad reportedly served as Michael Jackson's chief of security before his passing. The most unsettling aspect: in 2009, Mr. Muhammad was only 21 years old, raising eyebrows as to how he attained such a crucial role for one of the most famous figures in the world at such a young age. Diddy's reputation for surrounding himself with loyal associates is well known, and it's speculated that this network played a role in the untimely deaths of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. One plausible theory suggests that Mr. Muhammad hired a hitman from within gang circles to eliminate these stars, allowing Diddy to remain untouchable for over 2 decades, instilling fear on both coasts. However, legal troubles have recently intensified for him. First, his ex-partner Cassie filed a lawsuit against him, but this situation escalated dramatically when his music producer Lil R filed a bombshell lawsuit exposing the names and associates involved in Diddy's alleged crimes, implicating even some well-known celebrities and Diddy's own sons in the process. The allegations surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, coupled with the impending release of the biopic on the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, set to hit theaters on April 18th, 2025, promise a tantalizing addition to this unfolding narrative. While details of the biopic remain in the production stage, insiders suggest that the audience may be in for a shocking revelation. The film purportedly portrays Jackson as an innocent victim ensnared in a sinister conspiracy, with Diddy potentially at the center. Matt Maloney of Puck Magazine has uncovered startling revelations from the biopic script, indicating an effort to gloss over Jackson's controversial past and depict him as a pawn manipulated by greedy industry elites. It suggested that Jackson's demise was orchestrated following his acquittal of all charges in his SA case in 2005. In a revealing conversation, one insider alleges that the elites were displeased with the outcome of Jackson's trial and subsequently moved forward with plans to eliminate him. They understood Jackson's deep affection for children and exploited it, a tactic often employed by those seeking to dismantle their targets. When it comes to orchestrating sudden and mysterious demises, few can rival Diddy, with numerous allegations swirling around him. It appears that his connection to Jackson's suspicious passing may have finally come to light. As one commentator astutely noted, Diddy's been orchestrating his actions for a considerable span, 20 years and counting, much like Epstein, R. Kelly, and their ilk. Another user offered a poignant observation: manipulating the narrative is simpler when someone is deceased, while it becomes challenging when they're alive. It's plausible that the tale of Diddy and MJ are intertwined, signaling another high-profile demise for which the music mogul may face repercussions. So what are your thoughts on this matter? Could Candace Owens' theory hold merit, suggesting Diddy's involvement in the demise of the King of Pop? That's going to be all for today, folks. If you want to keep yourself updated on the latest binge-worthy celebrity gossip, click that subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this.